This past week, we lost a couple of people within this nerd space. First of all, we lost Chance Perdomo, the star who played Andre Anderson on Gen V, and Ambrose Spellman on The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, died of age 27. As reported by Variety, Perdomo died following a tragic motorcycle accident where no one else was involved. We wish the best for his family in this grieving time. Also, we lost a legend, Louis Gossett Jr., the first black man to win a supporting actor Oscar for his performance as Gunnery Sergeant Emil Foley, an officer and a gentleman. Died at the age 87. His family confirmed he passed away the morning of March 29th. A legend for sure. He will be missed. And to the both of you, Chance and Lewis, DYSG expresses its extreme sadness that you're gone. Rest in peace. Ladies and gentlemen, blurs and nerds, freaks and geeks, this is Do You Speak Geek?
DYSG, keep it real, that's key. We the best OGs, dope topics, come see. DYSG, keep it real, that's key. We the best OGs, dope topics, come see. I got a question, do you speak geek? New episodes on the podcast dropping each week. Get hip to the game, I'm giving y'all a sneak peek. Flavor for your ears, bars flowing on unique beats. Blurs and nerds, freaks and geeks. The Source Wall Wednesday dropping comics you should cop. I think you ought to peep. Don't sleep on Dono and Nix. They preaching the gospel, real ish, ill like mono, they sick. Thumb life if you're into games with combos and kicks. This podcast is a gift, it's as real as it gets. Blurs taking over, with clever marketing we gain exposure. Feeding the community magic, your boy's a nerd promoter. The dialogue is Jimmy Crackcorn, we aiming for gold. The truth was told, I can't speak for other platforms. Sharp as cats out like knives, claws, and tack thorns. We blacking out, going crazy like a black storm. DYSG, don't forget to follow back. Hosting on the airwaves, always keeping it a stack. Flowers to my haters, psych, I ain't giving y'all jack. Number one on the charts, give your boy a gold plaque.
Hey, yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Nix back again. The podcast is back. I have been enjoying my X-Men. I have been enjoying my Invincible while I've been gone. First and foremost,
shout out to my blurs. They represent the realness.
And all of my people who have been rocking with me and rolling with me thus far. But if you are new here, welcome to Do You Speak Geek? This is the podcast. We bring you all the latest and greatest inside of the geek realm. Shout out to Spreaker, that's the home team. But whenever you get your podcast, please be sure to subscribe and follow along with DYSG. DYSGmedia.com, coming soon. All the platforms are going to be there. Do You Speak Geek, Color Commentary Wrestling Podcast, Love Blurs, and much more coming soon. So please keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, follow us on our social medias, y'all. Facebook at DYSGFB. Twitter at DYSG_tweets, Twitch at DYSG_games, and Instagram, TikTok, and Threads at Do You Speak Geek. The YouTube channel, the place where you can find the Donald and Daddy Show, and from now on, future episodes of DYSG Live. Please be sure to subscribe, like, Hulk, smash that bell for all notifications, and leave comments. We want to know what you guys think. Please hit up otakunoir.com, the place you get your blurred surprise boxes. Use promo code DYSG. Get yourself a little something off. And, of course, be sure you hit up blurredstation.com. Again, blurredstation.com. Y'all seen the announcements. Y'all know we cooking over there. So go ahead and get involved. Go ahead and subscribe. You don't want to miss this train. Please get it in while it's hot. You definitely want to make sure that you're involved. So, yeah, Do You Speak Geek is definitely down at Blur Station. And you should too. Okay, well, like I said, podcast is back. We're going to be talking about a little few things here and there. But let's go ahead and do what we do about this time, people. Let's speak geek.
And tell him to suit up.
Let's go!
It's your boy Nick, do you speak geek? We live.
Oh, nigga don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
I am here!
Acknowledge me!
Well, what if the Hulk picked up Thor while Thor is holding the hammer?
This is the way.
Welcome to my nightmare.
It has begun!
Okay, we got reviews coming at you at rapid fire. We have Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire. Serves up a berserk dreamscape with plenty to pay off to please the MonsterVerse faithful. Shame about the human stuff, though. Still a good movie, though. Check it out. Pepper Grinder, a short but sweet propulsive platform action. Pepper Grinder is a driller and no filler. Check this anime out. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. How the hell this got a sequel? I have no idea. However, it's apparently better than the original. Takes an approach for a sequel with an absurd dedication to glorious slasher violence. Arguably better than the original, but that is really not saying much. And finally, we have Millennia. Focuses too much on the ways it wants to mix up civilization formula without building the base for a strong Civ-like first. You can skip this game. You probably can skip this one. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into my favorite portion of the show. Y'all know the vibes. Source Wall.
The source wall wins they.
You're gonna do superhero landing. Wait for it.
I started out, I wanted to write comic books when I was younger.
To make the comic book world as diverse as the real world.
There is nothing better than a comic book.
Have y'all read this? Have y'all read this?
I don't know if they have, King. Let's get into it. The pull list this week, but you should be picking up Spider-Man, Shadow of the Green Goblin, #1. Norman Osborn was not the first Goblin. What? Really? Norman is the Green Goblin, you know, but he is not the original Green Goblin. Learn the shocking secrets of the Proto-Goblin and its dramatic connection to the Osborn family. What role does a young Peter Parker, who has not yet understood his great powers and responsibility, play in this unfolding of events? J.M. DeMatteis continues to build his legacy and the mythos of classic Spider lore, this time paired with rising star Michael Sta Maria. Yo, there was a first. There's a Green Goblin before there was a Green Goblin, or as my daughter would have said when she was little, Green Gaba. Okay, let's see what happens. Geiger, #1. It all starts here. The critically acclaimed team storytellers Jeff Johns and Gary Frank return to the nuclear wasteland of their best-selling Geiger for an all-new ongoing series starring the violent and unpredictable Glowing Man. Leaving his home behind, Tariq Geiger now walks the radioactive roads of the former United States with his two-headed wolf, Barney. But as his enemies' dog pursue him, Geiger discovers salvation from the unlikeliest of foes. But what secrets does this potential ally hold that could help Geiger? And exactly how many people are after the Glowing Man? And why? Don't miss this vital action-packed chapter in the shared universe of the Unnamed Saga and the monstrous Ghost Machine rollout. Ghost Machine was fire, y'all, if y'all didn't pick that up. Just letting you know. Also, spinning out of that, we have Red Coat #1. Immortal, mercenary, kind of a tool. Meet Simon Pure, the newest unnamed hero, created by comic all-stars Jeff Johns and Brian Hitch. British redcoat and all-around rogue, Simon mysteriously became immortal in 1776 after a run-in with the clandestine cabal known as the Founding Fathers, which included George Washington, John Hancock, and many other prominent American Revolutionary War leaders. Since that fateful day, Simon has led a life of adventure and avarice, rubbing elbows and sometimes fists with many of history's most renowned figures, including his nemesis, Benedict Arnold, Albert Einstein, Annie Oakley, and more. One thing they all agree on, they never want to see him again. But what are the true origins and extent of Simon's power and the mysterious organization behind them. And has it appeared to reshape America and the world? Simon's on a quest to find out. This one might be good, y'all. A little bit of history. I'm a history buff, so I might have to pick this one up. Y'all should too. Deadpool #1, the Merc with the Mouth, is back again. This time, Cody Ziegler, who was killing it with Miles Morales, has a wild ride planned for the Merc with the Mouth, including a terrifying new villain who won't stop until he catches Wade in his death grip. But all work and no play makes Deadpool a very dead boy. I mean, he can't die, right? What? It's gonna be fire. Cody's writing it. It's gonna be dope. And finally, we have X-Men 35. All good things must come to an end. And as good of a thing as the Krakoan area has been for mutant kind, its time has come at last. The tragedy and triumph of Fall of House of X and the madness and mysterious of Rise of House of Powers of X. They have all come to their end and led to this moment that will change the future of mutant kind for years to come. It's almost, y'all. We almost there, y'all. We are almost there. Anyway, pick those up this week, as well as many others at your local comic book store. Now, in Sourcewall News, DC has announced a new book called Joker the World. The Clown Prince of Crime is getting the spotlight in a whole new way. This past Tuesday, DC announced Joker the World, a new 184-page hardcover anthology that is set to be published later this year. The arrival of Joker the World comes after the success of Batman the World, a similar anthology that launched in 2021. It will be released to booksellers and comic book shops on September 17th. In Joker the World, what does the Joker do when on holiday in Spain? How has he inspired others to follow his footsteps, creating Joker duplicates in Germany and Turkey? How does a Joker in Cameroon find inspiration? Only the top writers and artists from each country can provide the answers in unique stories celebrating the most compelling characters in pop culture. This might be kind of crazy, y'all. I ain't gonna front. You got Jeff Johns, Satoshi Magawa, Dave Rubin, German Patala, Jason Fabok. Yo, this might be actually pretty dope, y'all. We gotta check this one out when it comes out. We gotta check this one out for sure. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and watch this.
Watch this.
You have failed this city.
I did not try to kill you.
Ball-headed demo.
Chai means D, bro. You're saying DD.
You say I'm arrogant, I say damn right.
You've got me. Who's got you?
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
All right, y'all. In Watch This News, only one thing to talk about. Bad Boys 4. The Bad Boys, Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett, are back as Will Smith and Martin Lawrence suit up for a new installment in the Buddy Cop franchise. Sony Pictures posted a new trailer, which you can go ahead and check out. Follows Miami PD detectives Lowry and Burnett as the dynamic duo find themselves looking to clear the name of their late police captain, who is framed for corruption and working with the cartel. The end of the trailer reveals that at some point the Bad Boys become criminals in the state. Man, Bad Boys Ride or Die includes grit, intense shootouts, high-speed chases, and most importantly, a ton of humor. Smith and Lawrence's performances in these films have always provided a chemistry and witty banter, and Bad Boys Ride or Die seems no different. Now, for some of you, that might be a problem. It seems no different. It's the same copy and paste. You know, they're in Miami. Some bad shit happens. There's going to be some booty. There's going to be some cars. There's going to be some sun. There's going to be some bullets. And that's what makes this franchise great. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, honestly, if they keep putting Bad Boys out, I'm going to keep seeing them. That's just me personally. I'm sorry. I just can't turn my back on, you know, Marty Marr and Big Will. You know, I can't do it. So, yeah, I'm definitely checking this one out. Hopefully you all too. Let's go ahead and hop into Thumb Life.
Wars are won by those that are willing to sacrifice everything.
Don't you dare say it's a jackpot.
Here's James. Oh my goodness, the slam!
If you know my moves, you know I'm gonna wreck you.
Cabimo? Chilu.
The best way to practice is by dueling. Duelists, take your marks.
Okay, gamers, we got a new game that's released here Well, actually, a new game's been announced. Marvel Rivals. NetEase and Marvel Games have announced Marvel Rivals, a 6v6 team-based free-to-play shooter headed to PC that stars iconic heroes and villains from the Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, X-Men, and many more. While no release date has been given, NetEase and Marvel did reveal Marvel Rivals will have a closed alpha test in May. It also shared that this multiversal adventure will feature an initial roster comprised of Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Groot, Hulk, Iron Man, Loki, Luna Snow, Magic, Magneto, Mantis, Namor, Penny Parker, Rocket Raccoon, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, Storm, Star-Lord, and the Punisher. Marvel Rivals also promises ever-changing battlefields that will be destroyed by the cavalcade of power on display in each match, no matter if it's Asgard, 2099's Tokyo, or others. This isn't for show either, as you can destroy and reshape your surroundings to gain a tactical advantage over your foes. The strategic thinking doesn't end there, as dynamic hero synergy will be available for those who find the right combination of characters. For example, Rocket Raccoon can hop on Groot's back to become more powerful, and Hulk can unleash gamma energy at Iron Man for a massive attack. Much like other free-to-play games, Marvel Rivals will continue to evolve and gain new content as the seasons roll on, including new playable characters, maps, and much more. Each new season will also tell more of the story of Marvel Rivals, which was written by NetEase's writing team. In this multiverse, Doctor Doom and his future self from the year 2099 are locked in a vicious battle that has caused countless universes to collide in the time stream entanglement. To stop things from even getting worse, heroes and villains from across the multiverse must put their differences aside and band together to save everyone we know and love. Cool story. However, y'all just copy and paste in Overwatch. Let's just call it let's call it a duck, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is just Overwatch, but Marvel. Am I gonna play it? Probably. Just look, even though I have that take on it, this game's probably gonna slap. Especially with that whole, with the hero synergy, this game's probably gonna be dope. I was one of those few people who didn't think that Marvel could have anything outside of Spider-Man, because Avengers flopped. I like Avengers, but it did flop. This, I don't know, might be pretty dope. However, on the other side of the pond of comic book lore, DC Universe Online is still going at it. Now, 13 years after it launched on PC and PlayStation 3, it finally now has a native PS5 version, and its developers are outlining plans for future updates. Dimension Inc.'s new lead producer, Kendrick White, announced DC Universe Online free-to-play MMO licensed Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment is now available as a native client on PS5 alongside performance improvements. Until now, the PS4 version was available on PS5 via backward compatibility, and an Xbox Series X and S client is on the way. Dimension Inc. said players from the native PS5 version will benefit from faster load times, smoother transitions, and higher frame rates. Servers for the PS5's version are now live. PS5, PS4, and PC players can continue to play their own characters from their save accounts, and their purchases will also carry over to those same servers. All right. Okay, if that's what your people was getting down on, then yeah, we're going to have it available on PS5, and then Xbox Series X is coming soon. Who's still playing this game, though? I'm just wondering, because if you are, this is good news for you. But if you're not, maybe you want to go ahead and hop on. Maybe you do. I don't know. Anyway, let's speak technical for a moment.
This is the Alpha 5 from DeLorean.
We've locked in 32 gigabytes of Corsair Vengeance DDR5 RAM and one of the best gaming SSDs.
Offers flexible internal recording options, including 4K Cinema Raw Light at 10-bit or 12-bit.
That is an integrated ion trap and time-of-flight mass spectrometer.
Wow, hi, techie.
All right, y'all. Technically speaking, Apple has set the date for its annual Worldwide Developers Conference, WWDC, with a keynote set for Monday, June 10th, marking the first event the iPhone maker will hold in 2024. In the press release, Apple confirmed that date will kick off its week-long conference. Apple typically uses WWDC to preview its next major operating systems for iOS, Mac OS, iPad OS, Watch OS, and tvOS. Quote, "We're excited to connect with developers from around the world for an extraordinary week of technology and community at WWDC 24, Apple VP and Worldwide Developer Relations Susan Prescott wrote in the press release. WWDC is all about sharing new ideas and providing our amazing developers with innovative tools and resources to help make them something even more powerful." Hey, last year they kicked off with the Vision Pros though, so let's see what they got in mind for this year. It should be a pretty good show. I'll be checking it out. Hopefully you guys will too. Now, just to let you guys know here, Mark Out News will be transitioning over to the CCW podcast. Please go check out episode 20 for that news. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank y'all for listening. Please be sure to subscribe to this podcast. Follow us on our social medias. Check out the YouTube channel. As always, live to play, play to win, win to live. I speak geek. Do you speak geek?
Bye.